Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nurmal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed review of the new Redmi Watch. So Redmi Watch is the latest smartwatch announced by Xiaomi under the Redmi branding. So Xiaomi has announced their Mi Watch Revolve last year. Now they have a more affordable or budget smartwatch in the form of Redmi. So this is the Redmi branded smartwatch, and as of now we don't really know the pricing, but expecting this to be around the 4,000 to 5,000 price segment. We'll get to know the pricing once it is being officially announced. So as of making this video, the price has not been officially announced. So we're going to talk about this watch, what all features it offers, and what all functions it has, and what are the pros and cons of this watch. Is it really a worthy watch? That's what we are going to talk about in this video. So before getting started, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So this is the box package. So we'll just briefly show the box package. You can see the Redmi branding. So this watch comes in 3 dials, 3 colors in fact, and 4 strap options. So we have the ivory, silver, or rather the ivory, black and blue variant, and you get the strap in 4 colors. So we have the ivory variant with us, and this is the Redmi smartwatch, and this has a charging dock. Then you get the user manual. So that's all inside the box. So this is the box. You can see here, Redmi Watch, innovation for everyone. So let's just keep the box here, then we'll talk about the watch. So this is the Redmi Watch, and you can see it has a 1.4 inches display. You can see that it's a squarish display, and you can also see that as I said before, this comes in 3 colors, black, blue and ivory color. So we have the ivory variant, and the straps are changeable. You can see here there is a button here where you can remove the strap. So this is a pretty easy mechanism to remove the strap. You can get 4 different color straps available. The strap quality looks pretty good. It's a solid and pretty smooth finishing as well. The quality of the material used looks really good. Here also you can see here the strap, the bands, everything looks pretty good. Now the material quality on the watch is also pretty good. We have a golden color button available. So this button is for navigation. Then we have the sensor available. The heart rate sensor is included here. The Redmi branding is also there. So that's the basic aspects of the watch. So build quality wise, I would say it's a pretty good or solid build quality, quite good in terms of the budget aspect. There isn't any compromise here in terms of build quality, considering that this is an affordable or entry level smartwatch. Now next, let's talk about the display. So here we have a 1.4 inches display. It's a 320 by 320 pixel resolution, and the screen type is TFT LCD display with 350 nits of brightness. 2.5D curved glass is employed here. Now even though it's an LCD panel, actually the brightness levels are pretty good, and the colors are also pretty vibrant. It isn't anything like a dull display. It's a pretty good display actually. You can see that the viewing angles are also quite good. You can actually increase or decrease the brightness here. So there you go, you can see that brightness, there is an auto brightness option also. So that means you get pretty good brightness. You can also increase or decrease. So this is just the mid value. 4 is kind of mid value. You can also increase the brightness. So here you can see that the brightness levels are pretty good and looks really nice, and the touch response are also pretty smooth. You can see here the touch response feels quite smooth in terms of usage as well. So display looks quite good, although we would have liked an AMOLED panel, but then we don't have much to complain here. It's a pretty smooth and colorful display on this watch. So that's the display. Now let's talk about the interface. So we have a button here. Now here there are different options. So if you just swipe to the right, we have the heart rate sensor, then sleep monitor, the climate or temperature, the calories burned, then phone music control is included. Then from the top you can see the notification access, and the bottom we have this torch option. Then we have the wrist turning on option, then lock the display, do not disturb. Then other option is wake up for 5 minutes is on. Then settings, the watch faces can be customized. So you can see there are lots of options available here. You can also customize using the watch app. I will show that as well. Then brightness, as I said before, auto brightness is there. Then raise to wake functionality is there, do not disturb, heart rate sensor, idle alert, Bluetooth and other options are there. So these are the options available. Then if you click from here, you get these options. So workout modes: outdoor running, treadmill, outdoor cycling, indoor cycling, walking, freestyle. Then you also get a cricket mode. So this is something which we Indians play a lot, cricket. So there is also cricket mode included. Then activity records are there. Then you can see the stats for today, calories burned. Then you can see your daily options, steps taken. Everything is included. Then this is the heart rate monitoring. We will come back to that. Then sleep monitoring, you can see here the sleep monitoring details available here. Fell asleep, woke up at what time, and all the details. Light sleep, deep sleep, everything can be monitored from here. Then we have this option of breathing exercise. So you can also do breathing exercise from here. Then going back, here you go. Then we have the compass available. Then we have the air pressure option. Then the music control. You can see that if you are connecting to the smartphone, you can see the music control. Then alarms, timer is there, stopwatch. So basic options are there. There is a torch functionality, weather. Then you can go to the settings also. So these are the basic options available. Then in terms of connectivity, you get the GPS support, GLONASS, and Bluetooth 5.1 support is there. Then sensors, as I said before, it has a heart rate sensor, 3-axis acceleration sensor, geomagnetic sensor, barometric sensor, gyroscope, and ambient light sensors are included. Then as I said before, there are 11 activity tracking available. So all the basic activity tracking is there. Then health and fitness options are heart rate sensing, sleep detection, guided breathing, and target settings are included on this watch. Now one thing which is missing on this watch is the lack of blood oxygen level. So SpO2 measurement is not there on this watch. That's something which is probably missing. Now that's again one important aspect here, because at this COVID time, one of the important things is to measure the blood oxygen level. So that's missing here. So that's one of the features missing on this watch. Now you also get 5 ATM water resistance, and the health can be monitored from the Xiaomi Wear app. So we'll just have a look at the Xiaomi Wear app and see what all features it offers. So this is the Wear app, the Xiaomi Wear Lite app. So you can see his steps taken, workout history, total sleep data, heart rate. You can see that continuous heart rate monitoring is there. The battery, then stress level, then you can also see the workouts you have done. The GPS is there, so you can actually track your workout, treadmill, walking, all those things you can track. Then the profile, you can see that Redmi Watch is connected, watch faces can be set. So there are lots of watch faces available here. So you can see here online, you can go here and download. Almost 200 plus watch faces are available. So that's how it works. Then you can see the notification access. You can get the notification. Since this is on, we have connected it on iOS. Some of the notifications are not working, but on Android it works pretty fine. So again, you can select the app notifications, what all you want. So on iOS there are some limitations, but then again on Android it works perfectly well. So this is the app available. Now let's talk about the battery life. So that's another important thing which everyone would like to know. Now this watch has a charging time of around 2 hours. So that's the charging time for this watch. And battery life, the company claimed battery life is around 10 days. So 10 days of battery life is what the company claims. In our testing, we can say that around 7 days is definitely possible. That's what we feel. So 7 to 8 days is what we expect, because if there are lots of notification access, then it might get reduced. But if you are limiting the notification access to only say phone calls, SMS, or some basic apps, you can get around 7 to 8 days of battery life, which we feel is pretty good. 1 week of battery life can be expected from this watch. Now that's the watch options. Now let's talk about the metrics. Now we tried the steps counting on this. So steps counting was more or less accurate. We tried comparing it with other watches, especially the Android Wear watch and a bit more premium watches. So it was working fine, and the steps tracking was pretty good. Even the heart rate monitoring was also pretty accurate. We didn't see any major differences here, just 1 or 2 values here and there, but otherwise it was more or less accurate. So again, steps tracking and even the GPS was also kind of pretty good on this watch. So overall we feel in terms of steps tracking and heart rate monitoring, the values what the watch gets you are pretty much accurate. We didn't see any major issues here. Now again, as I said before, one thing what is missing on this watch is the SpO2 measurement, the blood oxygen level. That's one of the very important values right now. So that is something which is missing on this watch. Probably Xiaomi could have provided that on this watch because that's one of the most sought after features, but probably newer smartphones, smartwatches will probably have this feature. So that's the brief about the Xiaomi's Redmi watch which has been announced in India. Now is it a good watch? Now as I said before, the pros include good design, good build quality, then a decent set of features included. Accuracy levels are pretty good. There is also GPS functionality. Battery life is pretty good. 7 days is easily possible, although company claims 10 days. And the functions and features available are pretty good. Again, the display is again good. So now coming to the cons, the most important or rather the important con for this device is probably the lack of SpO2, the blood oxygen level. That's what we feel, because right now almost every other smartwatch is having the SpO2 measurement. That's one of the important parameters for in the COVID criteria. So that's something which Xiaomi has missed here with the Redmi watch. But otherwise it feels like a pretty good watch. Now we are not really sure about the pricing. Approximate pricing should be around the 4 to 5k price segment, and for that it offers a decent set of options and pretty good features and good battery life as well. So before winding up the video, we'll just wear it on our wrist and I will show you how it works. So you can see that quality looks pretty good and it perfectly fits well. Now as I said before, for my hand it feels quite okay because I have a very small hand, but for people who have large hands this might feel a bit too small, but otherwise the design looks quite okay. I would have liked a slightly bigger display. That's the feedback what I have. Otherwise it looks quite good. Now let's also measure the heart rate. So heart rate measurement is quite accurate. We have tried with other watches as well, especially the Android Wear watch. So there you go, you can see the result. It is pretty fast in measuring as well, and there is a continuous heart rate monitoring. You can get the details on the Wear app on your smartphone. So that was a detailed review of the Redmi watch. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.